Hey, what's up, my Dogoos? Jason welcoming you back to more Super Mario 3D All-Stars, I guess. I don't know, I realized I was like starting that. I'm like, I said Luigi Galaxy last episode, and so it's like, now I gotta say Mario, or now I felt like I need to say Mario. But welcome back to Super Luigi Galaxy as a part of Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Last time, we took a look at the fountain. This time, well, after getting a lecture about, you know, having too many stars, so we automatically get told that the enemy base is around. We are heading into the kitchen, starting off here with Beach Bowl Galaxy, which I believe basically every mission exception to mission 2 actually has something speedrun related for us. But anyway, starting off with Sunken Treasure. Excuse me. If we come up here to this side, there is a palm tree here. Doing a backflip up onto the palm tree, and then you can either do a backflip or a triple jump. I chose the triple jump. And you can just get up here, and then from here you can do a triple jump, which I'm, failing to do, but you can basically do a triple jump and kind of do a triple jump spin in ways, and you can get up this ledge without having to go all the way around, the area. I'm failing to do so, but, that's the point, is for, it gives me time to explain. Yeah, see right there, you just grab the ledge and then you can easily grab the star. Okay, so for Mission 2, passing the swim test, like I said, this one doesn't change. You literally just go talk to the instructor, get the ability to get the gold shell, you grab the gold shell and bring it back for him. Nothing else has really changed, other than me being dumb and forgetting to talk to the instructor, and so I just start diving into the ocean. Okay, so heading into Mission 3, we're not actually doing Mission 3. I decided that I would do the Secret Star, because the Secret Star kind of has a few things about it. One, there's the point where that gold coin is at the beginning of it, where, you usually bring the Cataquack there. You can actually do a triple jump with Luigi and easily get it up there, or I guess get up to it and be able to activate the Ice Flower. But also, something I learned is that if you are fast enough and, obviously good about your Ice Flower management, you can actually do a triple jump spin right off of the basically end of an Ice Flower, and you can get the star without having to get the Cataquack. It's actually called, I believe, Cataquack Skip. But it is very tricky to do. I don't actually show it off myself, but it is something I learned while, in the process of making this video. Okay, so now for the real Mission 3. Nothing really changes from, getting onto the island to actually getting to the Stowe Cyclone. You basically just hit a cave open, and then you get into a launch star and blast due to the Stone Cyclone. The Cyclone itself is actually where the speedrun strats start coming in, as there is a long jump we can do in 2 areas that will actually get us around the area faster. I obviously am, bad at this game, and so I instantly failed trying to, show it off. But basically from this square, you do a long jump to where this 1-up is with timing to make sure you land on one of those blocks. Pretty easy. But then the next one is basically from this little square, you can long jump over to where the star is, and if you play your cards right, you can actually do a wall jump off of that to be able to, you know, wall jump spin up to the star and completely skip having to go all the way around those tox boxes. Like so. Okay, so now for the fast foe comment, you're basically just doing the same thing you just did. You know, doing the long jump skip, except there's a little bit of a different timing because with a fast foe comment, everything moves fast. So even those little platforms in the middle, those move fast, so you're gonna have a little bit of different timing, but the last skip is you know, manageable without needing to worry about fast foes, but obviously I failed at it, so I just basically got to a point where I kept failing at the second part, and so I just gave up and went around the normal way because it just, to me, it just really wasn't worth it. Okay, so our next galaxy is the Ghostly Galaxy. This one actually has a few interesting ones. I mean, the last two levels don't really have a whole lot of quote-unquote skips that you can do, but I think Luigi in the Haunted Mansion has one of the more interesting skips of, you know, basically all of Ghostly Galaxy. Starting off, something I actually didn't know is if you do a backflip and then a spin off of this toad, like this toad shroom, like this shroom ship, you can completely, you know, mitigate having to walk around the entire thing and just, you know, just like roll right down to the launch star. However, none of the stuff here changes. You're still just using the rainbow star to destroy the boo, and then I actually was trying to make it to where the boo was closer to the door, but, yeah, you're just collecting the same, you know, 5-star chips. The, thing for this doesn't actually come until, we get a little later into the level, so basically what we're doing, is during the section where there's the pull stars here, we can do a skip that basically involves pulling ourselves with the farthest pull star under the ground and getting to a point where we're basically behind a wall, and then we can use the middle pull star to pull ourselves up into the room where Luigi is. It basically skips having to get the Boo Mushroom through its original means and even having to I guess, you know, go into that door, or key door. It's very challenging because sometimes you can clip through the ground, but it's not far enough, and so you end up clipping back through the wall. But, you know, for the most part, it can be simple once you get the timing down. You just kind of gotta keep experimenting and keep trying with it. Alrighty, and now that we have saved Luigi, just like usual, Luigi will now show up on the Comet Observatory. And we actually will go talk to him to, you know, open up the stars that he can do for us. And during a speedrun, this is actually why I like to show it off this way. One, it was kind of unintentional that Sweet Sweet would be, like, you know, I didn't have enough star bits at the time, but, like, basically, in a speedrun, we do use Sweet Sweet as our way of basically doing a quick star in order to get, you know, the first Luigi letter, because basically you go do a star, and then Luigi sends you a letter. And so if you went all the way to the kitchen, it kind of feels like it would be pointless to do so, because, you know, then you would just get pulled right back out into the Comet Observatory. Whereas with Sweet Sweet, it's a Hungry Luma, you get sent out back to the beginning of the beginning part of the observatory anyway. But with Sweet Sweet Galaxy, there's not really much to speedrunning this. Literally, you just long jump all the way to the end. That's it. That's all you have to do. Okay, so now that we have gotten the letter from Luigi, it's basically just, the same scenario. You go all the way back to Good Egg Galaxy, and you find him. He's up on that house, and you can use a triple jump or a, you can use a triple jump or a backflip to get up to him. Really easy, really simple. You don't have to use the pipe. You can choose to use the pipe, but it's just easier not to. Okay, so heading into Mission 2, a very spooky sprint, I'm just gonna straight up tell you guys, nothing changes. You just do the race, you use the Sling Star to go faster, or to go further distance. That's it. Nothing changes. No speedrun strats make this faster. Okay, so same thing will basically apply to Beware of Bouldergeist. There's really not a whole lot that I haven't already showed you from the Mario Galaxy portion of this LP, or that I haven't already talked about that'll make, this any faster. Like, there's not really any speedrun strats you can do other than, basically, like, trying to get good RNG. That's basically all you can do. Alright, same basically applies for, the Daredevil run, where you're just being a little more careful. You're still doing the same strats and dealing with the same RNG that you are in the regular mission. You're just having to be a lot more cautious because you can basically trip up on anything and, lose the fight, and can lose time because it's, a lengthy fight because it's basically all based on RNG. Alright, now we're finally getting somewhere, because the secret star within a very spooky sprint actually has a few pretty simple skips that you can do, which actually, if you remember back to my Galaxy 2 LP, if you have seen it, there's a segment, or this segment here is actually used in Galaxy 2, and you kind of do similar things with it except for with Yoshi. So basically what you can do here is, instead of grabbing this key right here to unlock this door, you can basically just, backflip and kind of work your way around the door. And then coming over here past this gold coin, you'll just do another backflip up to this section that is still filled in. Then you can just do a long jump over here, and literally you'll be able to just completely skip having to, move around the matter splatter portions. Then it's literally just a matter of going through the auto-scrolling section here where we're climbing up and, opening all the doors if you so wish, and getting up to the star. Other than that, it's pretty simple, pretty easy. Nothing, too challenging. It's not like it's, a game-breaking skip or anything. Alright, so now it's time to start on our basically 1-star galaxies, because they're basically the ones that are in the question mark blocks. Starting off here with Bubble Breeze Galaxy. This one's actually my favorite to talk about because it has one of the easiest skips, but it's so cool, at least to me. So basically, within the second section of this area, so past all of the 5-star chips and the, blowing around the wind portion, there is a piece of wall behind where you land that has collision, and you can just jump up on it and do a long jump over and completely skip the entirety of the second maze and easily get the star. Now for our second question block star, or galaxy, we have Buoy Base Galaxy. Now, I don't do any tricks in Buoy Base Galaxy, but there is a trick that I know of and have attempted to do, but I just can't get the timing right on it. And so basically up near where, at the top where you'd, get the pole star chips and, jump up to be able to get to the giant Pokeball in the sky, you can actually skip having to get the pole star chips by doing a well-timed triple jump and spin combo, which I think the problem is that I think that may be exclusive to like nunchuck spin and left Joy-Con spin, because like I've tried it with Pro Controller and I just can't get it off. I don't know if there's like some weird timing I'm not getting, but it is possible. It's just not something I'm able to show off, sadly. Okay, so heading back in for the secret star, it's the same scenario as I showed off with Mario. You just go down the pipe and then use one of the bullet bills to break open the cage and get our first of 3 green stars. And pretty convenient that after we get our first green star, we can attempt our second one with Luigi and Battle Rock. Which, yes, means we have to go through the auto-scrolling section, and there is just no way to make it go faster. You have to sit through the boringness that is the auto-scrolling section, but once you do, you just bring the bullet bill down and break Luigi out, and he'll give us our green star. Alrighty, wrapping things up by heading into our next Hungry Luma Galaxy, Drip Drop, and this one, basically you do just the same as I did with Mario. I personally think that you should try to get the red shells with them, because while they can be hard to find, because Mario games believe in the logic that if something's not on screen, it doesn't exist, I still think that you should utilize the red shells and try to find them, because one, red shells are faster in the water, so you'll move faster anyway. But also there is that fact that they are homing shells, and so you would just be able to destroy every one of them just by shooting it in their direction. And now it's time to finish things off with Bowser Jr.'s Airship Armada. I was gonna say Airstrip Armada, but this isn't Sunshine. And the interesting thing is that there's basically just kind of one skip that you can do here, but it's actually something really cool because you literally do it from the first planet, or the first set of ships. So basically, as you enter the galaxy and land on this first ship, if you go to the cannon, instead of going straight to the next ship that is placed in front of you, you can actually launch over to the other ship that has the Lumali on it, and you can just use either the, if you aimed it right, you can use the pole to grab onto, or you can just use the pole star. It's a really easy skip, and I honestly feel like the developers could have technically meant for you to do that, or at least it's a trick that they just felt like they could show off you know, or I guess they could have you discover, I guess. I don't know. To me, it just feels like, it doesn't really feel like an oversight, I'm gonna be honest. But you basically just defeat Bowser Jr. the same exact way as you would, you know, massive amounts of, you know, chucking a bunch of bullet bill or Koopa shells. My lord, I'm like getting things confused. But yeah, just throwing a bunch of Koopa shells at him and he'll be defeated regardless. And that is yet another dome complete. 3 down, 3 to go. Next time on Super Luigi Galaxy. It's our time. We're heading back to the bedroom. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, make sure you give it a like, trips at a ton. Make sure to subscribe dibbly if you have not already. And I will see you guys all later.